It's the final day of the Great Depression meal plan, so let's take the day to celebrate. I'm going to start my morning off with something I've never had for breakfast before. Cookies. These cookies were made as a treat on Sundays, freshly baked and served with the ever-present hot cup of coffee. After preheating the oven to 350 degrees, cream together butter and sugar. Add in your egg and fully mix to combine. Finally, add in the flour with a pinch of salt and mix until a soft dough forms. Sprinkle flour on a clean work surface and roll out a long rope of dough. Cut the dough into 3 pieces, making 3 small slits after shaping into a half-moon shape. Bake the cookies for 13 to 15 minutes until golden. Make sure to let them cool and enjoy your very special treat for breakfast. Anything that could be grown yourself was ideal for a meal. Planting a couple seeds in the earth would produce a bountiful crop in a few short months. Growing your own food was one way to save grocery money, not only during the Great Depression, but today as well. Today for lunch, we're making caprese on fresh bread. Take ripe tomatoes and slice them up. Next, take some fresh cheese and slice it the same thickness as the tomatoes. Lay the tomatoes and cheese out on a platter. Sprinkle on some garlic and some olive oil. If you have access to fresh basil, that's the best, but dried works too. Finally, season everything with some salt and pepper and serve it with toasted bread. Since we've already had the poor man's meal, let's splurge tonight and make the poor man's feast. Since meat was such a rarity, Having a piece of steak, no matter how small or thin, was something everyone looked forward to. Let's start with the salad. Although it calls for endive, I couldn't find any in my store, so I just used standard lettuce leaves. Tear the lettuce leaves and wash them well. Sprinkle with olive oil and some lemon, salt and pepper, and a little bit of oregano if you like. Toss it together and serve it with your meal. Next, you're going to make lentils with rice. Both were cheap and both are very filling. Pour your lentils into a pot and cover with water. Bring it to a boil and then add in your rice. Cover the pot and let it cook for about 15 minutes until both the lentils and the rice are done. Finally, we have our steak. Into a dish, put some olive oil and lemon juice and salt and pepper and mix it together. Add in your steak and let it marinate for at least 15 minutes. In a frying pan, heat some oil and add in your marinated steak. Fry the steak for 5 minutes on one side, then flip it over and fry it for 3 minutes more. Once the steaks are cooked, take them out and place them in a second marinade of olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper, and let them rest for about 5 minutes. And here is our poor man's feast. We have the salad, the rice and lentils, the steak, and of course an ever-present slice of bread with butter. This is a meal that I'm sure most people would look forward to in the Great Depression as well as today. Since it's the last day of our Great Depression meal plan and we're celebrating today, let's make dessert. We're going to be making fresh milk custard pudding. This is very similar to a creme brulee, but a little bit easier with a little bit cheaper ingredients. First, you're going to beat 2 eggs with a 1/4 cup of sugar. Slowly add in 1 cup of heavy cream and mix it all together. When it's fully combined, you pour the custard into small ramekins and place it in a dish full of hot water, making sure the water doesn't get into the dishes. Bake the custard at 350 degrees, stirring for the first 20 minutes and then cooking for an additional 40 minutes until the custard sets. So here is our fully baked custard. As you can see, the top is nice and golden brown and underneath is fully set and very creamy. This was a delicious dessert and we all thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you so much for going on this Great Depression meal plan journey with me. And we'll see you next time for another meal plan.